Hi, it's Sherri from A Quilting Life, and today I'm stopping in to share the first of my new quilt patterns with our brand new Balboa fabric collection. It's by Sherri and Chelsea for Moda Fabrics, and we have our sample yardage and have just been able to start working on our new quilt patterns. And this is the first one I have done. This is the Carefree quilt, and it is a fat quarter quilt. You'll need at least 20 fat quarters along with background fabric and sashing and post fabric, and then of course your border and binding. I have the patterns ready. The PDF patterns will be available for download now from my Etsy shop, and the paper patterns will ship in about 2 to 3 weeks when I get them back from the printer. This is just one of my favorite quilts. I usually make one of my favorites first when we have a new fabric collection, and I could hardly wait to make this quilt and play with the fabric combinations together. I actually chose a different binding right at the last minute than I have on the pattern cover, but so many of the fabrics will work for binding. I also have pre-orders right now going on for this fabric in my Etsy shop. It will not ship until September 2020, but we have to place our orders before the end of the month, and so those pre-orders are going on now. This is a confident beginner to intermediate level quilt. There are a lot of flying geese in this quilt, and I do have a video to show you how to make perfectly sized flying geese. And so that's really the key to making this quilt accurately. The other thing though that really helps out is that because it has sashing, it's also a little bit forgiving in that if your blocks come out a little bit off size, as long as they're all fairly similar, you can make up the difference with the sashing if needed. But it has a sawtooth star center, and those are super easy to make. And so yeah, I would rate this as a confident beginner to maybe intermediate quilter. And it finishes at 62 inches by 75.5 inches. So it's a really nice size quilt. And because the bundle comes with 30 fat quarters, you could actually easily make it a bit bigger, and you could also easily add bigger borders if you're looking to make this into a bigger quilt. On the flip side, it would also make a great baby quilt with a fewer number of blocks, and or even a lap size quilt. So I hope you like this new pattern. It's one of my favorites. It's called Carefree, available in PDF now, paper patterns shipping in a couple of weeks, and there will be 5 more new quilts that I'll be showing you over the next few weeks as soon as I can get them done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and thanks so much for stopping by.